It sure disrupted their attitudes. Not much has happened so far with Whole Foods, but you've seen what's happened. Everybody's moved into wanting to ship directly to the customer. All sorts of things have happened as far as mergers, Target, partnering up with Shipt. So it's changed the attitude of the grocers, and they know they have to fight this battle. But as far as things happening with Whole Foods, it's been a year and not much has really happened. You probably recall Whole Foods got a little worse. They got a little more in stockouts. They were not quite as good on fresh goods, and then suddenly they started getting a little better again, and now I would say they're pretty much like they were, except they've got a little bit of Amazon pricing in, they've got some Prime discounts, and you can buy Amazon products inside the store, but only a very limited kiosk full. So you haven't seen much happen really with the Amazon Whole Foods thing. It's been everybody around them that's been reacting. I mean, we've seen Walmart go out and say we're going to have pickup in 2,700 stores eventually. So you can order online, drive through, have them load it in your car and go home. So it's changed the attitude of competing, but it hasn't changed inside of Amazon or Walmart. I mean, inside of Amazon or Whole Foods much.
Those responses by the rest of retail, by the rest of grocery, effective? Because it's interesting to look at the one-year charts of these stocks. Amazon's up 75% along with the rest of huge tech, but the broader retail sector has also bounced back. It's up 20% or so since then.
Well, I have to remember, you know, the biggest thing that happened when they bought Whole Foods was on the day they bought it, they bought a failing grocery store, and on the day they bought it, their stock went up enough to pay for it. So the world liked the deal because it gave Amazon a new entree. They like the rest of retail because it's the best consumer environment you've seen in your investing lifetime.
Yeah, I agree with you about the attitude change. I mean, covering a company like Kroger, we saw them buy a meal delivery kit. We saw them invest in Ocado, which makes warehouses and robotic warehouses for food delivery, Jan. But what does it ultimately mean for a Kroger and a Walmart, which are the two largest grocers in the U.S. with a much bigger footprint than anything like a Whole Foods?
Well, remember, the biggest change we saw in grocery was when Walmart opened its very first supercenter in 1988. That's what changed grocery stores. Now we're having the second phase of that big change, and everybody's got to react to what Amazon might do. Right now, grocery is only about 2.5% online. It's like no penetration at all. So we're going to see that big change happen going forward, and everybody's getting ready for it. But yes, Walmart and Amazon are going to own grocery. Today, Walmart owns grocery. What are they, 23% market share in the country? They were nothing in 1988. They've taken over that business, and they've driven the pricing down, and they've put a lot of people out of business. We're going to see one next phase here where now it moves online. Amazon's the big player, Walmart's the big player. Amazon's going to need another 1,500 boxes to be competitive, but they can still do a big online business as they grow that box count. So they need probably another acquisition.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.